Welcome back to Badwick Drama News. I'm your host, Badwick, and I'm here making the news simple just like you. So for tonight's episode, we have 3 news stories for you today. But before we dive into all of that, make sure you like the video if you enjoy the content you see here, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below your opinion on the stories we are talking about tonight. So the stories we're going to focus on today are about how a YouTuber possibly took their own life on a live stream, unfortunately. Then we're going to move to Nadeshot taking shots at Kick. And then, to end with all of this, we're going to look at a personal story XQC opened up with today. Now, without any more waiting, let's dive into the stories. So for our first story of the night, we're going to be talking about the old school YouTuber Rusty Cage. Now, Rusty Cage has been on the platform for a long time, since 2009, and he is known for viral videos such as the cuss song, the knife game, and his overall edgy humor. Now, he's also collaborated with bigger YouTubers like Monkey Jones and Nerd City as well, and he has a large audience that supports him. He's pretty liked in the community. However, recently, a live stream showcasing the completion of his guillotine has a lot of people shocked and worried about his well-being. So, Rusty Cage, for the last year, has been vlogging his construction of a homemade guillotine. And it finally ended. He finally completed the guillotine. He launched a stream where he was going to test the guillotine out. Now, while testing this out, he basically showcased himself for what a lot of people believe, laying down and then activating the guillotine, and then nothing. That's it. His stream ran for 30 minutes, and this has a lot of people worried because he hasn't tweeted. There's been no response. Other YouTubers have tried to contact him, and no one has heard anything. Now, I want to show you guys the clip so you can make your own assumptions based on this clip. And I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. So let's show the clip.
Just a watermelon. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So as you can see from that clip, it's pretty creepy, it's pretty freaky, and this actually has a lot of people worried about this whole situation. YouTuber Monkey Jones claimed that they reached out, tried calling him, and received no response from him while this live stream was going. And the live stream also continued on for 30 minutes with really no noises or any interruptions to it. So this has a lot of people thinking he actually committed, and then you have some people claiming that this was all a prank, and it's signifying the end of a series on his channel and that he will come back and work on a new project. Now, I am kind of curious on what you guys think about this. Do you think it was a prank, or do you think he actually did the deed? And if he did, this is going to be massive on YouTube. I personally think that if it comes out that he actually offed himself, there's going to be huge ramifications for YouTube streaming services, arguably, possibly something involving like an adpocalypse. A lot of people are kind of questioning that and what might actually happen if this turns out to be a video regarding an individual taking their own life. So, wild stuff. Hopefully he didn't. Hopefully it's a prank. But we still don't really know the outcome of this situation. And hopefully when we do, I'll be able to cover it for you guys. Let's move on to the next story. Now, for our second story tonight, we're going to be talking about Nadeshot once again. Now, we spoke about Nadeshot before, And if you guys are unaware who he is the founder and creator of 100 Thieves and the current CEO of the company. And he used to be a professional Call of Duty player. However, now he just streams. But recently, Nadeshot has given his opinion about IRL kick streamers. Now, we've talked about IRL kick streamers a lot and about the antics they get up to, the public issues they have caused involving swatting, doxing, public indecency, that sort of thing. Now, Nadeshot gives his opinion about that, and he doesn't understand how people enjoy watching others mess with other people. Now, Nadeshot has been getting some criticism about this. People specifically have been calling him a boomer or an old man about all this situation. However, Nadeshot refers to himself as a peer, saying, what happened to like the OG streaming circle? Like, we made a chunk of the internet for ourselves, and these people are kind of ruining it. Now, he specifically references a clip where a drunk individual on stream puts a gun in his girlfriend's mouth. Now, I want to show you that clip.
That's so hot.
Stop!
Get me!
Say ah.
Ah.
Say ah.
Ah. Why is there a taser?
Abba.
So as you can see from that clip, Sweater God puts the gun in his girlfriend's mouth. And I mean, let's be honest, that's horribly, horribly dangerous. Even though you can see him cock the weapon, prove that there's no ammunition in it, it's still awful. All it takes is for a copycat to copy that sort of behavior and something horrible going wrong. Luckily, he was banned from Kick, and I personally agree with the ban. I think he should also lose his firearm license if he has a legal license, let's be fair. But Nadeshot specifically targeted this, like, clip and stream. And I want to show you Nadeshot's actual video where he kind of critiques all of this. And so you guys can make your own decision and opinion of this matter.
I don't understand why people watch other people fucking with other people in public. Like, people think it's fun. A lot of people think it's hilarious. But some of this live stream bullshit, I truly feel like a purist. Like, look at you dumb fucking Gen Z bitches. You guys just you guys are ruining this whole thing. We had a nice thing going here. It was great. We had a little pocket of the internet that was kind of our own. And now you guys are out here just doing the dumbest shit imaginable. Like, truly the definition of natural selection. If you are a living, breathing individual who owns a gun and you jokingly put it in your girlfriend's mouth live on stream while you guys are fucking hammered drunk, brother, you need to be locked up for life. Because I promise you ain't gonna do nothing good for society in the years to come. It's insane, bro. Like, some of the shit that I see in live stream now, I'm like, I don't even want to be, I'm too good for this. You know what I mean? Like a real, like, narcissist and shit. But like,
so from that response, like I said earlier, people were giving kind of Nadeshot some crap, saying, hey man, you're just being like a prude, an old man, boomer, that sort of thing. But I don't actually disagree with Nadeshot. I do think IRL streaming is going to go too far one day where we're going to see something horrible happen, or there's going to be more pushback on platforms against IRL streaming. Because I personally think IRL streaming is a really cool thing, but the antics and the things that people are doing on these streams are just getting more and more intense. It's like people are trying to one-up each other constantly with these IRL streams. However, that is my opinion. You know, Nadeshot's opinion. And I'm curious about your guys' opinion about IRL streamers. Do you guys think they're becoming way too much, or they're out of control? Or do you think we're just being a bunch of prudes? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's move on to our final story of the night. So for our final story of the night, and this is a story that caught a lot of people off guard, actually, XQC opens up about how he was sexually assaulted while drunk. And I want to show you guys a clip, and then we'll talk more about it.
I'm confused about this. Guys, I've been touched before when I didn't want to, when I was drunk, okay? And dude, nobody gives a fuck. I got made fun of for it. Nobody gives a fuck. It's insane these days, the way people portray this shit to me. It's insane. Like, it's already been fucking have a discussion about it. Because the second he says something, people, it's like the most brain rot.
So as you can see from the clip, XQC opens up about how he was sexually assaulted while he was drunk and how everything was unwanted in that situation. And then when he opened up about it, he was laughed at. And unfortunately, I think this is kind of the normal when a man comes out and tells people that he was sexually assaulted, especially by a woman, because I do think there's a lot of standards still held on men involved in toxic masculinity. And it's true, they get side-eyed. Like, you read tons of stories about this when men open up about being sexually assaulted by a woman, that a lot of people still have their opinion. How could you be sexually assaulted by a woman? Oh, they're just a woman. How did you let this happen? Or you could have controlled the situation, and so on and so on. There is still a lot of that occurs when men come out about being sexually assaulted. So I just generally think it's awful that XQC had that experience. And I'm not here to say that it's not difficult for women as well. And there are way more sexual assault cases against women as well. I'm just saying, in general, it is awful to be laughed at for a situation when you were sexually assaulted. And it shouldn't happen, just period. All those accusations should be held to a very serious level. They shouldn't be laughed at as a joke. And I generally feel bad for XQC, because as you see in the clip, he's not laughing about it. It's not like a funny thing. It's a real situation that happened. But those are just my thoughts on this situation. I'm sorry we had to end on like kind of a deeper level of a story, but if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below your opinions of the stories we covered on this show. I love hearing from you guys, and hopefully I will see you later.